Empress. Thanks for clicking on this video to spend some time with me and to see exactly what Spirit has for you on today. It's really good to see everybody here on the channel again. And if you're not getting any type of notification, I recommend you clicking on that all bell so that you'll be able to get all the notifications when I upload and when I go live, which I am trying to go live a little bit more often so that I'll be able to connect with you all live and be able to see you and meet you all. So definitely click on that notification bell, that all notification bell, and make sure you are interacting with the channel in regards to liking and sharing and of course subscribing. So if you've been here a lot of times and you resonate with the readings, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel. We would love for you to be a part of this awesome loving soul family we got going on over here, okay? And when you do subscribe, you will be able to be put in the drawing to win a personal private mini reading with me, okay? So all you have to do is subscribe, like, and also comment down below, even with your emojis, and then you'll be able to be put in the drawing to win a personal reading. So definitely stay tuned and pay attention to the community tab as well for that, and just, you know, the notification period when it comes to this channel, okay? So hopefully you all are having a really great day or evening. If you're on the replay, definitely you can fast forward a couple more minutes because I'm going to be waiting a couple more minutes for people to come on in to join the live with me, okay? But we're going to be doing some general readings on tonight, and you clicked on the video because you saw the title. I don't know exactly what's going to what it's going to be as of yet, but you definitely do, okay? So anyway, as I wait for a few more minutes, I'm going to go ahead and uh, Palo Santo a little bit, and just, you know, ask Spirit and your guides to come on in to help us open the portals to channel the messages on today so that your messages could come in clear, accurately, and true and on your timeline so that you could get the answers, the direction, healing, and closure that you need, okay? So we're just gonna be doing some general messages on tonight. So we got people coming on in here. We got Carolyn Young coming on in here, and people that are coming on, please do let us know where you all are from. And so Caroline, you're wondering about a reading. Of course, I do personal reading, so you could definitely book with me. You can look in the description box and see my email, melaniteempress@gmail.com. And you'll be able to get the information to book with me so that you will be able to have a reading with me. Tonight, what I do on my lives, at least for tonight, we're going to get into some general messages on tonight. So we're going to be getting started in like a minute here, to also, you know, wait for some people to come on in for our night reading. And you're coming from Scotland, Carolyn. All right, great to meet you. Glad you have come in. Shout out to Scotland. Okay, we got people all over the world coming on live, and perhaps that follow me. And if you're resonating with the readings on tonight, anytime, please do flood the comments with hearts, and feel free to tap on the screen as well. Also, if you're feeling generous and you want to donate, I don't really know how to pin, but I'm going to, let me see. I'm going to pin my Let me see. My Cash App if anybody wants to donate, but it also is in the description area as well. So come on in, everybody, relax. Grab something to drink, grab your popcorn, whatever you do to get comfortable here. Because we're going to be starting pretty soon. So I'm going to go ahead and pin this. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see. Because I don't really know how to pin on my lives. I will find out. I'm just using the poll so that if people are feeling generous and you are resonating and want to donate, then you'll be able to have my Cash App, okay? So I got several cards out here already, and Spirit was allowing me to know that we're going to start with the Moonology cards on tonight for your general messages. And we're going to see what comes out, okay? All right, Spirit, so what are the messages for them? What are the general messages that they need to know at this time for my collective? We got a few that popped out. Matter of fact, we got like 4 that popped out. All right, so the first card that popped out for the Moonology card is a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So you may be in that energy when it comes to being a Cancer, or you may have that in your chart. But something that is bothering you that you've been focusing on at this moment in time that is very personal, and Spirit is allowing you to know that definitely, if it haven't already, your problem haven't reached its resolution, you definitely will reach a resolution really soon when it comes to this personal issue that you've been dealing with, that you've been thinking about at this moment in time, because Spirit is allowing you to know that no worries, because there's a new start that is coming for you. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that is part of your resolution, a part of your solution when it comes to your personal issue that you've been thinking about a lot lately here. And it says the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon and Capricorn. So you may be in that energy, or Capricorn may be in your chart, but it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. So no matter what you're going through at this moment in time, or been going through in the past, definitely because of this new start, you're also ending a tough cycle and coming into this new start in your life, which is going to be better, because guess what? Your problem is going to be solved, okay? So you have nothing to worry about, because your hard work is paying off. And again, new moon and Capricorn, so you definitely may be a Capricorn, or that may be in your chart, or this may be the energy that you are in at this moment in time, okay? So let's see what else that you need to know here. So far, so good, right? Whatever problems or issues that you've been going through, that you've been focusing on, that you've been worrying about because of your hard work of focusing on a different reality, it definitely is going to end, and you're entering into a new cycle here, which I think is really awesome and great, okay? So we got one that automatically popped out. Give me like a few more here, Spirit. Gratitude, we got one. We're gonna get a couple more from here. Give me a couple more here. Gratitude, and one more. We'll just start with the 3 that we have here. So let me get the one that fell on the floor. See what this is. So we got have faith in your dreams. So yeah, you know, the things that you've been worrying about and been focusing on that you think that is a problem, we already see that it's going to resolve and, in for you here, but you just have to have faith. You know what I'm saying? That it actually is going to work out for you. And then with all this purple being in here and this blue, we see that you're very emotional, but you are also, I am getting highly intuitive. So you know that no matter what you're going through, because it might be uncomfortable, that, you definitely will see yourself through this situation, this hard time, this struggle, this rough issue or part in your life that you're going through that is very uncomfortable. As we already see and what you already know, you definitely will get through this because you're embarking on a new journey and a new start in your life at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely, like I was saying before, you were worrying, but it also confirms that are fearful as well. You're working through your fears because you see, or maybe don't see, what's going to come up in the future, and that scares you because you're not sure and you're not trusting it and you just don't know. So that makes you kind of uneasy here. But again, no worries, no fear or anything like that, because Spirit is working alongside of you to be able to work out the issue that you're going through, only if you have faith. So maybe perhaps, this life experience that you're going through is taking you through the test so that you'll be able to learn some lessons and stuff, and be able to learn through this life experience, through this test perhaps that you're going through at this moment in time, because the answers you need are coming, confirmation, full moon in Gemini. So you may be a Gemini or be in the energy or have that somewhere, in your chart. And I'm getting some of y'all need to communicate. You need to talk about this issue, whether this is with your spouse, your family members, co-workers, or whatever this person is, or people. You definitely need to be able to communicate to them properly in regards to your problem or your issue that are having, and or just being able to reach out to someone that you trust to talk over the issues that you're going through at this moment in time, the things that are making you very frightful and fearful and non-trusting at this moment in time in your life. You know what I'm saying? But as you work through these fears, because you will work through these fears, definitely the answers that you are seeking, it will come, in regards to whatever you need, the direction of where you need to go, or what you need to say, or what you need to do, is definitely, it will come to you, because again, with all this purple, you definitely have intuition. So it's for you to, listen to your intuition at this time as well. Okay. All right. What else? Let me get one more from here, please. Gratitude. One more, please. What else do they need to know here? Got one that fell on the floor. All right, gratitude. We will just take those two for right now. All right, let's see what fell on the floor. It says, step out of your comfort zone, because again, clarification that a lot of you all are very fearful and worried about whatever this personal issue is, and Spirit is allowing you to know that you don't need to be fearful, that you need to definitely step out of your comfort zone to be able to get the answers, to be able to get the things that you need at this moment in time, so you don't feel worried or fearful about it, so that you can feel a little bit more comfortable and more confident, you know what I'm saying, in regards to the direction that you're going in your life, no matter what that is, at this time. And definitely, there's a lot of prosperity that lies ahead for you in regards to your finances and money, in regards to your career as well. So no matter what this issue is, whether it's money, your career, or whatever that may be, you know what I'm saying, you definitely, because of your hard work, it would definitely will pay off with prosperity lies ahead here. You know what I'm saying? So it would definitely will be very prosperous for you. You just have to, have faith and work with spirit in regards to the right decisions in the right direction that you need to go, so that you will continue to be on this path and accept your abundance here. New moon in Taurus, so you may be a Taurus or have that in your chart, or just be in the energy in regards to this Taurus energy here. You see what I'm saying? So let's see, do we want to do one more layer? All right, we're gonna do one more layer of the Moonology. Then we're gonna step in a little bit of the self-care cards, just to see exactly what's there for you. And then we'll end it off with the High Council Oracle. So we got one that flipped on the floor here. Give me a couple more. What else do they need to know? Because you're definitely on a new start here, because you are leaving and going out of this rough cycle that you are in or was in, and definitely embarking on this new journey with a lot of opportunities, money opportunities that are coming ahead for you. Let me see. I think, there it goes. So it says conclusions are within reach. Like I said before, we already know that you're going to get the clarity and the answers that you need in regards to the choices that you need to make, in regards to the direction that you need to go in order to be able to walk into this new start, walk into this success or prosperity. And it definitely will end, and you will definitely get the resolution and the answers and the guidance that you need here, because a lot of you all feel lost. You feel very worried. You feel very fearful as well. And Spirit wants you to be able to let go of all of those fears, because that is going to be able to allow you to activate into the path and into this prosperity, into this, newness of life that you are embarking on, that you are entering in at this moment in time. But again, you just have to leave that fear and worry behind and have this renewed faith, you know what I'm saying? So that you'll be able to trust and believe what Spirit is doing, what Spirit is guiding you to do in your situation when it comes to this career, when it comes to this personal decision, that you have to make here, you know what I'm saying? And know that you are on the right path, and that you are worthy and valuable, that you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo, so you may be Virgo or have that in your chart, or maybe in the energy as well. You know what I'm saying? Greetings, everybody that's coming on in here. I see you, Chando, my moderator. How are you doing? So for those who are coming in, let us know where you're from. Feel free to tap on the screen. Click the like button, the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. And if you are resonating with the readings, feel free to flood the chat with hearts, okay? And then I have what I called a pin. If you're feeling generous, you want to donate, I got my Cash App up there. And if you want to use it like Venmo or PayPal, then you could go back to my description and be able to do that as well. So we have, oh man, I think we had like a couple. Where's the other one at? Here it goes. We had 2 more that flipped out here. And we got, you're very close to achieving your goals. What did we say, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning of this reading and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Of course, you have dreams, you have goals, you have aspirations and stuff, and you're working towards that. And because you're working towards that, you definitely get the direction, the answer that you need. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this renewed faith that you have to have in order to enter into this prosperity type of, life that you're looking towards, that you're working for at this moment in time. And some of you all are going to have to step out of your comfort zone to be able to do that. And again, you're very close to achieving your goals. You know what I'm saying? So whatever that personal problem, that personal issue is, you definitely are working towards to getting even more closer to achieving all of your goals, all the goals that you set, especially in the beginning of the year. Some of us have resolutions, right? So you definitely been focused on that. And congratulations for the people that make resolutions and you actually stick to it. And so it seems as though some of you all have done that. And that's why you're walking into this new start, this new journey that is only going to be prosperous for you in every way, especially when it comes to money. You see what I'm saying? Balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So you may be a Pisces or have that in your chart, or you may be, in that energy at this moment in time, but you're going back to like thinking practical and then like thinking about, should I pray or should I just use my intellect, but you should use both of that, your intellect and also your spirituality, definitely connecting to spirit to continue to get the guidance that you need and the answers that you need to go forward to enter into, the life that you've been working for, that you've been creating here. And it definitely look good with all this green being in here. It's going to be definitely prosperous and abundance, and you're going to have a lot of money as well coming from different type of avenues, different type of resources and stuff, right? Because again, expect powerful changes, right? It's not just regular type of changes here and there, but it's powerful changes that you can never ever imagine, or you maybe perhaps imagine it because you're manifesting it as well, but it's going to be big changes that you have been looking forward to in your life. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have nothing to worry about, nothing to fear at all whatsoever, because a lot of you all stay in your head with the Taurus, moon and Taurus here, and fear and in worry. So Spirit wants you just to let go of that and just be able to continue to focus and, have faith in what Spirit already told you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to deter any other way. Okay? I'm glad that you're doing good, Chalo. Gratitude. People are already coming sideways in here, huh, Chalo? But gratitude towards you. And then I'm also looking for other moderators as well. For those who stay and are active in the chat, then I'll be able to see who's the next person I can assign moderator, okay? So we're gonna get into another deck. This is my self-care deck. And so we're gonna see what's in here for you, okay? It's like, don't come in here. If you don't like what you see or you don't like what you hear, then therefore you could just go out just like everybody else do. They step out if this is not for you, right? So you don't have to be rude or nasty coming in here. But that's okay. That's just all a distraction, on purpose. Like tonight I was on BIgo Live. That's also been a part of my social media for 5 years. I'm a live streamer over there. And I just finished my show called Conspiracy Spiritual Junkie Show. And we always have at least one person trying to come up to either troll or just take over the whole show just to be negative. You know what I'm saying? But we don't do that here. We don't do the low vibrational energy, right, Chano? Gratitude. So, all right, let me see. Give me a couple more here. But it seems as though, some of you all have been like really worrying so much and being the fear energy to the point that you're having back pains, neck pains or something, or some discomfort in your hands and your feet or whatever. But Spirit's allowing you to know, you might need to just, keep a balance and to do some self-care in regards to getting a massage, you know what I'm saying? And, or, perhaps getting a checkup to see, if anything else is going on with that. But I just think that, perhaps you're working a lot, as we can see, in the reading, and you just need to take a break and stuff like that. And most of y'all perhaps need to just go get a massage, and maybe that will take care of a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? 34, 43, or 7 may be significant. You may be 34 years old, have a child that is 7. And then we have meditate here. Meditate. 35 or 8 may be significant. You may be 35 or 53 or something like that. But that's something else that you need to do. If you haven't done any type of self-care, Spirit is reaching out because you've been worrying so much. You've been working a lot and everything. You just need to keep a balance. You know what I'm saying? In regards to your physicality and your spiritual as well, you need to take care of both. And a lot of y'all perhaps been meditating, perhaps you like crystals, or you need to get some type of crystals to help you balance out your chakra, to open up your third eye and your crown chakra. Perhaps maybe you need to go outside and spend time with nature, you know, meditating or walking or sunbathing in the sun, or, you know, something such as that at this moment in time, because Spirit wants to, you know, give you the uploads that you need at this time, especially the path that you're on, because a lot of y'all are so confused and you need direction, but, you know, you're distracted with life and other things and fear and worry and stuff. And with this swirl of energy, Spirit definitely been giving you downloads, and perhaps you haven't been receiving it. So definitely, you know, you want to open yourself up for that, so you could be able to get the uploads or downloads that you need at this time as well. So Spirit, give me a couple more here. What else do they need to know, Spirit? Give me a couple more. What else I need to know? Give me a couple more here. Just give me a couple more here. Oh, shoot. Now you want to be funny and give me the whole deck, huh? I see. Because they were telling me, man, maybe that's it. So we're just going to get these last two, because I think this is all the messages that they want me to relay from these cards. And I was just telling them, just give me a couple more. I was arguing back with them, just give me a couple more. And they was being funny by trying to give me the half of the deck, but we ain't doing that here, okay? You gotta love your spirit team, don't you? You gotta love the ancestors. We always be playing with each other. We be joking around with each other all the time. And so, again, a lot of y'all need to keep a balance, and because you're not getting enough rest. So Spirit is allowing you to know, just get enough rest and stuff, because there is a thing where they say if you go to sleep by 10 o'clock and you wake up and have 7 to 8 hours, that you are able to get the messages that you need via your dreams. So maybe that's another thing. You perhaps need to change your sleep pattern so you are able to sleep earlier and longer, so you can be able to get the messages from your dreams, you know, as well. 43, you may be 43, or 43 may be significant, 34 or 7. As well, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all, you know, when you sleep, you go to back to where you're from, to the cosmos. Some of y'all are stars, star seeds, and from the cosmos as well. There's something in regards to blue hair. I don't know if someone been thinking about, you know, getting blue hair or just dyeing their hair a different color. But also 41 positive affirmations. So this, you need to, positive affirmations help so much, because you're affirming a lot of things that you want to feel, that you want to do, that you want to actualize in your life. So this is one of the most powerful ways, is to use affirmations, and I am affirmations. So it says, I love myself, I'm brave, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am grateful, I am healthy, I am happy. I choose love, you know what I'm saying? So create your own positive affirmations, and especially with the goals that you have, so that you'll be able to focus on that instead of fear, instead of worry, instead of, you know, all these other type of distractions that the enemy put forth into your path, so that you'll be able to continue to be focused and be able to listen and stay on the right path that, you know, Spirit has for you. Okay, does that make sense? Right, Chano. They gave me, I told them, just give me one, and they gave me a half of the freaking deck. They're too funny. But you gotta love them. I absolutely love them and appreciate them. They already know this. But we just be having fun. I'll be rebelling and be like, no, I want to do it my way. But at the end of the day, you know, I work with them and I end up like almost doing it their way because they can see things in a bigger perspective. They can see the future. You know what I'm saying? So I trust it. See, I have to work with my trust as well, just like you all do as well. All right, Spirit, what are some more messages here? Whoa, them things just popped out. They said, just take those two. All right. All right, so we got control freak, the emperor. They're very controlling. But anyway, all jokes aside, so the emperor is here. And then we got Father Time here as well. All right, so in due time, you will meet your emperor, whether they're a male or a female. That's what I'm getting automatically. But you can also, you know, be in your emperor energy because a lot of you all, you know, have leadership positions. A lot of you all have, you know, small businesses and or big businesses or even multiple businesses here. You're like a father figure or a parent here, you know, as well. And if you're a male, you definitely want to protect and provide for your family. And you may have even dealt with a person that was a control freak and that also was like a power, a power, kind of like, what's the word? A power, try to exert their power over you, perhaps. But maybe someone is going from being immature to being mature with the emperor energy. You're thinking more, you know, logical or whatever. And you're in a authority in regards to the position that you hold, even in your family as a dad or a mom. You know what I'm saying? As well. And, you know, with the Father Time being in here, it definitely shows that, you know, in due time, things definitely will show up for you in the way that you've been focusing on, in the way you've been just like working, you know, really hard as well. And a lot of you all feel like, you know, I don't want to waste no time anymore. You know what I'm saying? I want to be productive. I want to get this stuff done because I have a time frame of when I want things to happen. And, you know, definitely it needs to happen in a way that I have envisioned it. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, you know, use your time wisely. And, you know, also be patient and give yourself time as well, because time is an illusion anyway, right? You know, it really doesn't exist at all whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? It's not linear in a way that we think it to be anyway, but definitely, you know, give yourself time and just, you know, be patient with the process, because sometimes we could be a little bit impatient in regards to the process, you know, the process of life in general, right? You know, but in regards to what you've been focusing on and working hard for, you know, because like we said in the beginning, it's like whatever this personal issue or problem is, you're on a new start, you know, and you have ended a rough cycle and coming into this new start with prosperity that lies ahead for you. There's going to be powerful changes again. You know what I'm saying? You just need to, you know, have faith and keep a balance, and at the same time do a little bit of self-care as well, you know. So that's what it is saying so far. All right, so what else do they need to know here? Gratitude, Spirit. Oh, shoot. So we got, all right, so we'll take these three. They just be coming out so fast, huh, Chalo? They be popping all over the place. All right, because you got your angels right here. That's probably why. Again, there's confirmation about self-care and about balance and about taking out time for yourself, that it's okay take time out for yourself. It's okay to be able to relax, you know, because a lot of y'all, perhaps because you have families, you have kids and stuff like that, perhaps you feel a little bit guilty because you're away or want to take time out for yourself, or you want to pamper yourself, like get a massage or whatever. But that's just something that you need to do because it's like you're up under a lot of mental stress, right? And you want to be able to do some stress reliever stuff, just like, you know, meditation. We talked about that before. Take time to rest or whatever, you know what I'm saying? From the daily stresses of life and stuff. And you already put enough stress on yourself as well already because of your goals, right? You have dreams, you have goals, and you feel like I'm wasting time. I need to get on it and everything. I need to be productive because I want to make this and such amount of money. And that's exactly what you're doing. And that's exactly what will happen with the prosperity card lies ahead. And then you got Shoshone, and you got Leaving at Night. You got your angels here, your deities here, showing up for you. They absolutely have your back. So you definitely can lean on your ancestors, your spirit team, your Shoshone, your Leaving at Night, the soul and spirit for all of your issues here, because they are here with you. They walk with you. You know what I'm saying? And Leaving at Night is you know, an energy, aquatic energy at that, but an energy that's going to allow you and to help you to bring, you know, this prosperity, to bring this money, to help you balance out this your finances and stuff. And, you know, Shoshone have your back too, cover you from head to toe, all the way around. And she's definitely is the keeper of the ethers, the governors of the sky. So she got your front and your back, and Leaving Night got your side and your both of your sides. I mean, this is super awesome that, you know, they come out here to show you that you don't have to worry, you don't have to fear anything, because we're here with you, we're walking with you, whether you know it or not, whether you see it or feel it or not, we definitely are here with you on your journey. And that should be, you know, a little bit more comforting, right? Oh, shoot. They're so funny. I'm like, and they were like, and they was like, yeah, you should take those. All right, I'm taking them. I definitely am, you know. But a lot of y'all are, you know, really taking their time out, especially when it comes to relationships, to heal, because a lot of y'all need to heal. And that's really great that you recognize that you need to heal from past failed relationships, people that broke your heart, with the Three of Swords here, you know what I'm saying? Even if people are trying to reconcile with you, you really are not trying to hear that, or not trying to do this at the moment in time, because you're trying to heal, you're trying to rest, you're trying to focus on yourself and your work and your goals and your aspirations and stuff. So you definitely don't have time for it or whatever, because they already sent you through grief and you were crying and stuff like that, whether you acknowledge it or not. Some of y'all might have repressed emotions and haven't really dealt with that. And that's why Spirit wanted me to come out with the self-care card, so that you'll be able to take time out for yourself, do some meditation, get a massage, whatever you have to do to be able to release that stuff out of your body. Because whether you know it or not, trauma does still stay in your body. Your whole body is a whole living being outside of your spirit and your soul. So you definitely need to pay attention to that and allow those repressed emotions to go, whether you need to talk about it or whatever, go to therapy or do things for your body so it could be able to release the past, the traumatic energy, stagnated type of negative, low vibrational energy and stuff. And there's something in regards to the moon. This is the moon. Something is, you know, hidden from you at this moment in time, and it may be the repressed emotions, because some of us like are so good about repressing things and making it seem as though it didn't matter and just moving forward, and sometimes that's not good. You know what I'm saying? We need to really realize exactly what the situation that we've been through that made us sad, that broke in our heart, that disappointed us, so that we could go, you know, further in our journey, you know, healing or healed. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all felt a lot of mental, you know, confusion and stuff like that. You may have had trouble sleeping. A lot of y'all may have insomnia as well, because of the difficult period of your time, the time that you went through that is ending for you if it haven't already ended, because a lot of y'all been through this stuff in the past, right? But things definitely will be, revealed to you no matter what. It will continue to be revealed to you. Okay, so I'm just gonna move these up. All right, how's everybody doing so far? Hopefully you all resonate with it. If so, flood the comments box with hearts. Subscribe, share out the video. And let's see what else the Spirit has for you on tonight. So let's see. Let me see if anything else is hidden. Beautiful readings. Gratitude channel. Appreciate it so much. All right. So let's see with the moon card. Let's see what else is hidden from you that you may not know at this moment in time. And as you all are coming in here, greetings, please do thumb the video up by going through the right-hand corner 3 lines, and you could thumbs it up. You can subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and if you're feeling generous, it's my Cash App below. And or if any other method, you can find other methods like PayPal or Venmo in the description box below. Gratitude in advance. All right, so what is hidden from you? Like, why did 5 cards come out? I'm just now noticing that. I'm like, can we just get one? You see how they just like give me way too much? But we're going to go ahead and get through it. So the 3 of Wands, what is hidden and stuff like that from you is, a lot of y'all might feel like you can't see in the way that you want to see. In the way that you can't see everything. You know what I'm saying? And you feel like, you probably even feel like things have been hidden from you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But definitely whatever that you need to know with the, let me see which card that came out. It will definitely be revealed to you. I was trying to find the card that came out that said that the answers you need are coming card. So you definitely will get all the answers that you are seeking at this moment in time, because you may feel like, man, I can't see ahead. I don't know what's going on. I need answers. So you will definitely get the answers that you need, because, you're full of knowledge and intuition and wisdom here. A lot of you all work with spirit. And because of that, you know your power. You have understanding of self, and you have self-respect, and you have ownership of self as well. So, you're very intuitive. We already established that in the beginning of the reading. So you definitely, know a lot, but you perhaps question yourself a lot to the point that you may think that things are hidden and stuff and that you don't know. But in actuality, what happened? Spirit already gave you a download. Spirit already told you or whatever, but you're just in self-doubt, at this moment as well. You know what I'm saying? And so then we got the 2 of Wands here. And we got the Fool card. And we got the Ace of Pentacles. So the 2 of Wands talks about, it says choices in love, risk and first steps, anticlimax, overconfidence, realistic type of plan and stuff, So you definitely have been, not only passionate about your journey, about the things that you've been focusing on at this moment in time, and you also been very actionable, as we can see in regards to that and stuff. But, a lot of you all are just waiting for, a lot of things to, actualize. And it may be in regards to love, you may be already juggling and or dating, at this moment in time, or just, being open to, a new relationship or another relationship as well. And a lot of y'all are willing to take a risk and first steps when it comes to relationship, because like I said, a lot of y'all have trust issues when it comes to relationships. And that's why, Spirit is allowing you to know that you need to have belief or faith or whatever what works for you, so that you could continue to move forward and be able to manifest the things that you want. And a lot of y'all want love, like not just any love, like real love, like true love, like good love, like, not the toxic love, right? You know what I'm saying? And you deserve that. And therefore you will do that. And a lot of you all may have to, juggle, because you will have, choices in love, Again, with the leap of faith, the Fool card being here, you're taking a leap of faith. And that's something that you need to do, you need to open your heart, cleanse out, because a lot of y'all, like I said before, with the Three of Swords, you're getting over some emotional turmoil, and a lot of y'all are repressing those emotions, and you need to deal with those emotions and extract them out of your body, the energy out from your body, your mind, as well. And that allows you to be hesitant when it comes to love, when it comes to the choices that you have to make in love. But a lot of you all, at the end of the day, you will take a leap of faith, and you will, have faith that, this next relationship, or the relationship that you're working on, will absolutely work out. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you all, with the Ace of Pentacles, you're really realizing your worth and your value. So therefore you're looking at, the person and that you choose in a different way, in a different caliber, and on a different status, because you're looking at yourself in a different way, right? Because you value yourself, you know that you're worthy and everything, and your confidence is lifting up. So therefore you want to be able to attract exactly what you want, exactly what your energy is giving out. And so therefore you will, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. And allow you all, because you know how to alchemize, the energy, use that, you will get exactly what you want, especially when it comes not only to in your career or money, but also in this love relationship that you are in and will be in pretty soon. Because you're reconnecting with your self-values, with your self-worth, right? A lot of y'all may be materialistic, like a lot of materialistic things, and that's nothing wrong with that, because that's what we do here in this simulation, right? We create everything from thought and our intentions, and we're bringing it into solid formation, and that's materialistic. Everything has to actualize in the material world, from your thoughts and your intentions and your words, all create that to a materialistic thing. So there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you work so hard for this and you're using your money, there's definitely nothing wrong with it at all. So whatsoever, you deserve it. So definitely treat yourself like we saw with the self-care card. Get your nails done, go get a massage and stuff. Recite positive affirmations over yourself, your life, your day. You know what I'm saying? Get some rest, meditate. You deserve that. You just can't be one-sided. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be like work, work, work without play and relaxation and rest, right? Does that make any sense? Right, Tam, greetings. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Exactly. And you got the money to do it. You got the money. If you don't, you definitely will. So, and a lot of you all will be, you know what I'm saying? Buying your Mercedes Benz and building your own homes and stuff and doing the most. But as you should, it's yours. You work hard for it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely balance, right, Chana? All right, Spirit, what else you have for them, for my collective, for my soul family here? What else do you have for them? We got one that flipped out. All right, so we're gonna grab these two. Right. Claiming doing the most, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because we got Tetron, you know, you got all your angels coming out right there by your side. And when Tetron come out, you know, you got to be your enemies or anybody else that are around you that have bad intentions or trying to do something towards you or done something towards you, they better be scared. Because when Tetron shows up, he's the destroyer, okay? He's mighty and powerful. And you got him on your side. So, you know, you definitely don't have nothing to worry about at all whatsoever. You could just be living life like la 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 la, like naive and oblivious, you know, because you got this powerful team that sits right beside you in every way, in every step that you make. You know what I'm saying? Wings of love, definitely. You know, you definitely gonna have a connection, a new connection for some of you all, because again, you're taking risk, taking this leap of faith on this new journey, on these first steps of this relationship. And as you can see, it's gonna be very loving. This person might be protective over you, you know, definitely care about you, definitely love you. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to trust this person. But also, again, you have watchers, overseers, guardians, protection, and covering. Dang. Some of y'all probably was intercepted from death as well. Wow. But spirit governs over you in your life. You got to trust. You got to know. You're not here by yourself. You're not here helpless or weak at all whatsoever. You definitely are powerful. You have powerful beings that are around you all day, every day, helping you, protecting you, guiding you and everything. But you just have to look at the signs. That's what the signs means. You know what I'm saying? You get in direction from the universe, from spirit, from your soul, from your guides. That's what you don't see. That's what's hidden in all of this that we just talked about. That's what you don't see and hidden, but you just need to open your eyes. It's time to open your eyes now. Yes, for sure. Spirit protects and guides and leads us. You just have to believe it. You have to have belief and faith, or faith, however you want to see it. All right. Let's see. Should we go into some, let's get into this relationship. Should we get into this relationship a little bit more, the relationship that you're dealing with in regards to this, or what's coming up for you? Should we get a little bit more into that and like go to like the love and romance or romance angels? What do y'all think? Tam is screaming at me, get into it now. Okay, so we're gonna end with these cards. Fear again comes out. So let go of the fear, let go of that low vibrational type of energy. Everything is going to work out, as you can see. So we're going to tap in a little bit more of this choices in love in regards to this wings of love cards that are coming out, to see, you know, a little bit more in regards to that. So, It's a romance and love and romance oracle deck that I created. Let's see. Let's get some positive energy in regards to this relationship. Look, stop. All right. You know, some just came out already. I'm like, it better be good. It better be positive, right? We don't want to hear no drama. Okay. Okay, great. Gratitude, Shallow. And somebody is moody and depressed. So again, because we already picked up those low vibrational energies from you all, and we know that Spirit is wanting you all to just release that and let that go. Even though if you feel like that you have, again, the body still holds on to energy, to, you know, past situations, emotions, traumas, or whatever. You know, so since you haven't, it just builds up to you being really moody and very depressed. Or maybe you feel like, you know, someone around you, the person that you connected with, maybe you feel like they're depressed and or moody as well. But loyalty, you know what I'm saying? Again, like I said before, you know, in regards to this relationship, they're going to be loving, they're going to be protective, they're going to provide safety and security and stuff like that. They're going to love you, but most of all, loyalty. Man, you can't find loyalty, like, I don't want to say anywhere, but it's hard to find loyalty. And guess what? You get loyalty from this person, and that's what you haven't experienced in the past with this past person that broke your heart, or even multiple people in the past. You didn't have that, and now that's what you get. Like, and it's on a green card again, like a lot of green, a lot of money here, a lot of prosperity here. So a lot of prosperity when it comes to your relationship, this relationship that you have just gotten into and or you will get into, and that's great. I love that for you. Loyalty, for real, man. That is hard to find. So if you didn't get longevity, or you think you didn't get longevity in the past relationships, baby, know that this relationship, you're going to get loyalty, you're going to get longevity. You know what I'm saying? It might be the energy of long commitment contracts in regards to marriage too, for some of you all that want that. But let's see. Let's pull some more. What else about this relationship, this new relationship, or the relationship that they're in? We got one that popped on the floor. We got one more. We got two more. So it went way over there. So some of you all are going to get into long distance relationship, and or you probably are in a long distance relationship or thinking about that. Since these cards just flew way over there, some of you all probably have to fly to your person, and will have to fly to them temporarily, to be with them, to spend time with them. Let me see. Sorry, you guys, I had to get up. All right, there we go. I just had to get up just in case. I don't want... All right, because in the past, this person that you had dealt with is immature. If you're not still dealing with this person, they were immature, they were very moody, or making you very moody or depressed, as we can see with the Three of Swords as well. And you finally are learning karmic lessons, and that's why you was in a relationship with this past person or people you had to deal with in the past, because you had to learn your karmic lessons. And definitely them being with you, perhaps they're learning karmic lessons or getting their karma for what they did to you as well. So something in regards to your dreams, and we spoke about dreams, right? When it came to the self-care cards, the one in regards to rest. So a lot of you all, you know, again, need to get the proper, you know, rest, so that you'll be able to dream or dream longer, so that you'll be able to interpret your dreams a little bit more better, because there are some messages that Spirit wants to relay to you. And it only for some of y'all can be relayed in your dreams for some reason. I don't know why, but you might be seeing a lot of things in your dreams, this person, or having dreams about this past person, or just future type of events as well for some of you all. What else in regards to this person that they're connected with and or will? What else do you need to know? Then after this, then we'll end it out with the Romance Angels deck, because we're coming up to an hour right now. Don't want to make it too long. All right, we got one. So if you thought that you didn't have good sex in the past, baby, let me tell you, sex is going to be very bomb, very rewarding. You're going to be very proud of this person when it comes to their sexual capabilities, okay? It says sex is bomb. And that's what you've probably been dreaming of, wishing or dreaming of as well when it comes to a partner, right? Who wouldn't? But if you have, definitely, baby, it will be bomb. The sex will be bomb, okay? Don't worry about nothing. Maybe that's one of the things that you're fearful of. That, you know, is the sex is going to be good like the last person's or what? You know, it got to be on point. If you were thinking that, Tam, you telling on yourself, then definitely it will be, okay? That's your answer. It will be. If that's something that you were asking Spirit for or something that you're wondering about, it definitely will be. It'll be top notch, okay? Oh, shoot. Love spells came out. So I don't know. You don't have to do no love spells, okay? Because this baby, this person, next person, or the person that you dealing with that you feeling right now, you don't even have to do no love spells. So if that's you, then like you don't need to even do it, okay? But maybe perhaps, you know, somebody in your energy is trying to get you back by using love spells. You know what I'm saying? And that's more common than you think. I wouldn't even think before, you know, even myself listening to tarot, I would never think anybody would do that. But, you know, you got some silly people out here that trying to, you know, conjure things or manipulate things and stuff like that. So definitely, you know, watch out for that. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously it's the person that practice, you know, spells anyway, because they have actually the book of spells that they keep, you know, in their possession as well. So I don't know. Who is this person doing love spells? Who's doing the love spells? Let's get some clarity on that. So who's doing the love spells? Are y'all out there doing love spells? You rebuke it, Tam? Okay. As you should, rebuke it, okay? And you know, the more you know, knowledge is power, okay? And you definitely won't prevail or try to do any spells on you because you already know. It's automatically broken, you know? Those spells automatically broke once you know. Because those spells, it's kind of silly because when you do a love spell, especially if you do it a lot, it's kind of silly to do them because they will backfire. Even if you get the person to think about you, to call you, to be with you, to go out to date with you, sooner or later those spells will wear off and it's going to backfire to the point that they will start hating you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of loving you, now they hate you now. And you don't even know what the heck happens. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, allow it to happen naturally. You know what I'm saying? And you will have the romance that you seek. And it says kiss on the neck. So some of you all, your hot spot is on your neck and you love your person to kiss you on your neck, or you love to kiss people on their neck. Or maybe this is something that really spices up the bedroom for you. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to kisses on your neck. Okay. Okay. Who that is? Who's sensitive on the neck? Is that you? Somebody. You know, and this somebody might be a celebrity or a star that you may or may not know about. You know what I'm saying? What? Y'all be dealing with some stars up in here. Y'all be dealing with celebrities. Maybe you dealing with a celebrity you don't even know because they're not even in their persona, okay? Maybe that could be the case, but no matter what, maybe they see you as this star. Maybe you look like a star or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or your person, you might look at them and be like, dang, they look bomb. They look like a star. They look bright. They look shiny. You know what I'm saying? They may even look like a famous person or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Take whatever resonate, right? Leave what doesn't because it's not a personal reading, okay? It's just a collective reading, but you may have long hair, thinking about getting long hair, or your person may have, long hair here. What we got? Okay. So. He said, oh, wow. Yep. All right, what do they need to know? Else they need to know about this relationship that he had just connected with and will. All right, so those 4 fell down. They just be falling on the floor all the time. Hopefully I'm not missing any of them. So somebody in your energy, and the person that's doing love spells, it may be, your past ex, or the person that you dealt with in the past that you may have not really gotten into a relationship like that. And it may be the ones that are obsessive and possessive over you. I mean, this new person might be protective, but it's protective and obsessive is different. You know what I'm saying? One is low vibrational and one is not, right? So you can tell the difference. So this may be the person that you're dealing with, or the person that you have dealt with in the past that is overly obsessive and possessive over you. They think that you are theirs, or this may be you, and they're just so obsessive over you. They're watching you everywhere you go on social media, looking at your pictures and all that kind of stuff, looking at the pictures that they have from you on their phone, and they definitely are plotting, scheming, and scamming to get you back by doing some love spells. So making sure that you don't get close to this person, that you don't interact with this person. If the person is an ex or in the past, leave them in the past, because I don't know, I feel like they're trying to, they will try to use something personal of yours to make this love spell effective. So definitely just stay away from them, stay out of their energy. Don't respond to them or anything like that if you're just completely through with them, because they're definitely trying to get some personal things from you as well. So whose birthday is it? Is your birthday today? Well, happy birthday, Pisces, okay? What you gonna do for your birthday? See, you've been on my mind heavy. This is this past person, because if you're just like starting out with a relationship with this current person, or in the future, it definitely is not them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it could be them, because you had this bomb sex and stuff, and you might dream about this person. It could be this person that you're dealing with, this new person. But I also feel like, since your past person is very obsessive and possessive and doing these love spells, they definitely been thinking about you, obviously, a lot. Okay, you just got back from Atlanta for your birthday event on the 13th. I know that was lit. I went to Atlanta probably back in 2022 or 23 or something like that, at an event. So glad that you had so much fun, Tam. Okay. Everybody make sure they say happy birthday to Tam. You are my secret crush. So definitely the person that you're dealing with, this new person, or somebody that, that you're friendly with, that you're just starting out to get to know. You may or may not know that they have a crush on you. So it might be somebody that you already know, that you're not really, dating or whatever, but this is an associate of yours that is perhaps in your energy at this moment in time, that have a crush on you. So you may or may not know that they have a crush on you, but you know who that is or who that might be. So now you know. But also, a lot of you all perhaps have a lot of family or friends interfering with your relationship. It says family or friends interfering in your relationship. And interfering is not always positive. because it's not like they're trying to do some type of intervention. So, you know, definitely it's not good, right? They're trying to control you and your relationship and stuff. They try to have some type of say. If you got in an argument with this person or something like that, then they're trying to, you know, say something about that. But you definitely have to watch out for your family, your friends and stuff. You shouldn't, in my opinion, have everybody in your love life, in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because people always feel like they could do something or they could say something or behind your back trying to break y'all up or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's never good when somebody trying to interfere, another adult trying to interfere with another adult's relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to watch out for that when it comes to family and friends, because you have to see exactly what they're behind their intentions to interfere in the relationship. Because like I said, it's not always good when family and friends trying to interfere in your relationship. So definitely, you know, look out, you know, for that. Okay. So we're going to end it out with some Romance Angels deck to see what do you need to know looking ahead. What is going to be the end result when it comes to this love relationship here? Because you definitely have made your way to actualize this, you know, relationship as well, and many other things, of course. So Spirit, what are some last messages here in regards to their relationship? So we got 3 that popped out. Forgiving and learning here. We got the flirt card. And we got express your love card here. So obviously what we've been talking about in regards to your last relationships, the people that betrayed you, that broke in your heart and stuff, that did some things towards you, you definitely have to forgive. And again, of course, you don't forgive for everybody else, right? You forgive for yourself so that you could stay in your power, because you don't want anybody to have power over you, you know? But again, like I was saying in the beginning, these are lessons that need to be learned because you've been learning your karmic lessons, right? You've been learning karmic lessons. So don't take it personal. Just know that you had to go through this in order to learn some lessons and stuff. But when you are in this relationship or this new relationship that is coming up, you know, you're going to see in the beginning, some flirtations and stuff like that. And with this crush, secret crush, that's how you're going to know that that person likes you, right? Because they're going to be flirting with you. They're going to extend their light-hearted energy towards you, whatever. Or this is the energy that you're going to have with this person. It's going to be very flirty, very you know, light, energetic, childlike, or playful. I'm trying to say, and this person's not going to be afraid to express their love towards you, because, you know, some people, when you get in a relationship with them, they feel like they have to hold back their emotions and not tell you that they care about you or love you or whatever. I don't know what that's all about, but not with this person, not with this lovey-dovey person, you know. Now, with this lovey-dovey person that likes the hug, that likes intimacy, or that may be you, they're going to express their love. And they're going to definitely not be afraid to make the romantic gesture towards you. They're not going to be scared. Maybe this secret crush is scared, but you're a true person, it will not be. So there's multiple people that are looking at you, that are watching you, that are interested in you, of course, with the choices of love card that came out, you know. So you're definitely going to have some choices of love here, you know. And maybe that's good, you know. Maybe you just don't want to go with the first choice, because maybe that first choice is not it, you know. All right, what else? What's some last messages? Like, before I could even shuffle, like, okay, but now we got 4 more. So again, confirmation, the person is going to make the effort. They're going to be confident. They're going to be bold. They're going to, you know, always express their feelings and stuff, you know, and definitely they will wait for you as well, because it says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You know what I'm saying? So definitely are going to take a leap of faith, take the necessary steps to go towards you, and or this may be you, let your friends help, maybe perhaps you've been getting advice in regards to relationships from your friends or your family members and stuff like that. And maybe you're telling your friends and family members too much. Like we said, family and friends interfering with your relationship. You know what I'm saying? But for those that, family and friends that you can trust, you definitely, reach out to them and have conversations with them, getting advice from them or whatever. And something in regards to, this card always, I look at this as like the marriage card, your friends helping you put on your wedding dress, getting you ready for your wedding. That's the wedding card for me. But free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Maybe you need to free yourself from past stagnated negative energies, people and places and things that you dealt with, and you're finally freeing yourself from that. Even maybe freeing yourself from your family, so-called friends and family members as well, But going forward, you definitely are more cautious to pay attention to the flags when it comes to relationships, when it comes to people, and you should. You know what I'm saying? And because there's always signs cautioning you about a situation, about, a person here. Okay? All right. What are some last messages here? All right. All right, I'm going to take these 5 and then we're going to end it off here. So religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you may have some differences when it comes to beliefs. You may be spiritual or you may be religious, or your person may be religious and you may be spiritual, but there's might be a factor in your relationship that might be something that you could look at to see if this, that's your person. But, this person, again, is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So divine, no matter what, divine timing is at play in your love life. And this person definitely will wait for you no matter what, because you're worth waiting for. Whatever this person is, if it's the crush or whatever, or a person that you haven't met, or the person that you just met or dealing with, no matter what, they're taking their time and definitely knowing that you are worthy. Like we said before, you are worthy, you are valuable, because what? Because you see yourself as worthy and valuable too, You definitely are going to have a romantic connection, and this person perhaps already have romantic feelings for you, and you could tell, what I'm saying? They're going to bring you roses when you go out to date and stuff like that. They're just going to be doing some really nice gestures so that you'll be able to know that they are in their feelings already in regards to romantic feelings, because you are learning to love yourself, or you love yourself, and people can see that, people can feel that. That's why people are drawn to you, and that's why you're attracting, a real person. A true love here, right? You're more romantically attractive here, and a lot of people, you may be, codependent when it comes to relationship, or this person may be codependent when it comes to the relationship, but, we don't want to be codependent. We want to be interdependent with each other. You know what I'm saying? Not codependent or whatever. So that may be your addiction or your person's addictions as well. And it may be, it may down the line, affect your, romantic connection and stuff, but you don't want it to interfere with that. So let go of codependency or any other type of addictions and stuff, But pretty soon you're gonna get to know each other, and you're gonna build a rapport and build a bond as well, with each other here. And again, you deserve love, because you've been learning to love yourself and to know that you deserve love, and that's why you get this love here. Confirmation in regards to your relationship is going to be playfulness, going to be such a playfulness type of energy. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Some of y'all are reconnecting with a past life lover as well. And again, you're attracting, you know, your love because of your aura, because of your self-love, because of your self-respect here, because of your beauty, of course. A lot of y'all are healing, you know, past, you know, childhood issues or past issues. You definitely are healed and will heal as well. And again, last but not least, confirmation in regards to you getting married, you know. Like I said before, in regards to let your friends help you, they're helping you get prepared for your wedding. So definitely this person that you're dealing with and or will deal with, it will end with marriage for sure, okay? So if you resonated with the readings, definitely let me know. Put hearts in the comment spots. But I appreciate y'all so much for coming on the live and spending some time with me to receive your message here on tonight. I really do appreciate y'all so much. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you definitely can. You can reach out to me at melaniteempress@gmail.com. You can find that in the description box or the description at the head of my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, like, share out the videos as well. And if you need anything else from me, you can definitely look in the description box below as well. So much love and gratitude towards you all. And again, I will be doing, you know, more live readings to be able to connect with you all. And if you want, you know, readings, if you want lives where I could come on and do like some mini quick readings for you, definitely let me know, because I could definitely do that, because I know sometimes people want a quick reading on live, and that definitely can happen as well. Just, you know, comment, you know, below, let me know. And then, you know, some days we could come on here and then you'll be able to get a personal mini reading from me on live that perhaps can cost only like $25. If you feel like that's something that you would like to do, again, just, you know, let me know. Okay, you guys? Nice to see you all tonight. Gratitude for my moderator, Chanlo. And I'm also looking for other moderators as well. I wasn't able to see anybody else. Let me see. Tam, do you want to be my moderator? If so, let me know. Because you've been here interacting and stuff. I try to like pick up on people's energy to see if they're going to be a good moderator. If you would like to be, let me know, okay? All right. Have a great night, everyone. And I will definitely see you on the next video. Bye for now.